Can you store onions in a root cellar? Have you ever wondered if you can store onions in a root cellar? The answer is yes, you can. Root cellars are fantastic for keeping food fresh, and onions are no exception. These underground spaces are designed to maintain cool temperatures and stable humidity, which helps slow down spoilage. This is especially important for those looking to be self-sufficient and conserve energy. To successfully store onions in a root cellar, you first need to choose the right varieties. Not all onions are created equal when it comes to storage. Look for types that are specifically labeled for long-term storage. After harvesting, it is essential to cure the onions. Curing involves placing them in a warm, airy location for about 1 to 2 weeks. This process allows the outer skins to dry out, which helps prevent rot. Once the onions are cured, you should trim the roots and cut the tops, leaving about 1 inch of stem. This step reduces the risk of mold and improves airflow around the onions. Onions thrive in cool temperatures, ideally between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. The root cellar should also be dark and well ventilated to prevent moisture buildup. For storage, consider using net bags, mesh baskets, or crates. These options allow air to circulate around the onions, which helps reduce the chance of mold or sprouting. Hanging net bags off the ground in a corner of the cellar is a smart choice. This keeps the onions away from damp spots and makes it easy to check for any spoilage. It is important to avoid storing onions near potatoes or other vegetables that releases moisture or gases. These can cause onions to spoil faster. Regularly inspect your stored onions and remove any that show signs of rot to protect the rest. From a self-sufficiency standpoint, using a root cellar to store onions is a practical way to extend your food supply through winter. Properly stored onions can last several months, sometimes even up to a year. This makes them a reliable staple for anyone looking to live more independently. Using a root cellar also supports energy conservation. It relies on natural cooling and insulation, which means you do not need electricity to keep your food fresh. Constructing a root cellar as part of your self-sufficiency plan helps you preserve food with minimal energy input, aligning perfectly with both survival and conservation goals. So, if you want to keep your onions fresh and reduce your reliance on outside sources, a root cellar is an excellent solution.